Hi, it's me. Do not mind the setup because I'm in my car. So anyway, I don't know if I posted on here, but I know I posted on TikTok. But I am moving, right? So that's the post I posted, and I just want to let y'all know, like, it's official, because the last times it wasn't necessarily like official, like by myself, boop, 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 right? So yes, so this is what, September 12th, 2023. And the record, just for the record for the people, I have officially moved. Your girl has officially, like, I feel like a grown up. Oh my gosh, because um I chose not to, like, get a roommate, and I kind of chose, like, it's like tough because I'm gonna just explain it. So I was originally gonna get a roommate, but then I was like, y'all, where the roommates at? That's the first part, right? So in my area, it's hard to find like a roommate that's not necessarily going to college. So if you're not going to college and you kind of roommate with a college person, life can be kind of tough because it's like y'all are like two different schedules, and it's not like y'all have to interact or anything, but it's just like the knowledge of, okay, this person's going to college. I can't be loud, I can't be, doing kind of stuff, right? Because they got to study and all that kind of stuff. So I was like, okay, I was going to originally go back to school and get my, like, associates technically, because I haven't technically have it or don't have it yet. But then I was like doing all the things I had to do, and oh my gosh, it's a bug in here. It is a spider in here. Sorry, I got so distracted. Distracted? Anyway, yes, distraction, okay? Because what you're not finna do is play in my face, okay? I don't know where this thing just went. And I ain't trying to kill it, but when I tell you, I don't even need to be for it to be up in here. Anyway, I'm sorry. I forgot I was doing a video, y'all. That's peppermint, by the way. I don't know if it's gonna pass out from it anyway. So like I said, I was gonna go back, and I had, like, when I tell you I had everything done, I had classes ready to go. I was ready to take them things. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, rent is gonna be high, and my job I got currently, girl, it ain't giving. Like, it's not giving, basically. It's not giving. So I was like, I've been looking for like a second job, and prior to the job I got now, I was working somewhere else, and I was making kind of some cute money, but it was still kind of like the same pay, if that makes sense, with taxes and everything. So then I was like, well, maybe I should just, like, not work here. And then, like, some stuff happened, so I was like, it was like a third shift job, and baby, when I tell you, it was so dangerous for me to be on the road, because I was going to sleep half the time, driving back. I was falling asleep when it was a snowstorm. Girl, I said, baby, this ain't for me. So hold on, wait a minute. Am I thinking about going back? That's for another story time, okay? Anyway, so I was like, okay, I gotta get a job closer to where I'm gonna stay at. So I decided to stay in a close area that I'm familiar with. And I'm like, okay, I'll figure out the rest later, right? So I got the job right before I left my last job, basically. I was like, okay, I can't be going around with no money in my pocket, but I got to get the job. So I got the job. I've been at the job for about, I want to say, like 3 months or something like that. And so usually, like, when you're applying for, like, a place, like, this is for the girls that don't know, I guess, it's like they want you to have, like, a record of, like, up to 6 months to a year at a employment place. And then they go off checks that you be given, that money you be given, to see if you can make 3 times the rent. That's what most places are. And I'm in a 1-bedroom, so I don't know how it work for the 2 people or the 3 people. I don't know how it work over there. So my particular situation was different, because I kind of, like, I left my last place in June, and then the new place I'm at, I got that in July, like early July. So I had to put both those places down for, like, reference or whatever. And it's like, all right, cool then, whatever it is, So they accepted it, obviously, because, that's where I'm at. I'm going there. So, thank the Lord, amen. But I think it would have been more wise or wiser next time to have me stayed at the last place, and then I applied. And then I was on the time crunch anyway, because it was just like a whole bunch of hoopla going on. That's for another story time too. But Like I said, finding a roommate, if you can find a roommate that's, if y'all both not even just connect and get along in the first meeting, but just long-term meeting, is because that's what the goal is. If you got a roommate, is for y'all to be long-term, not just short-term, unless y'all on a short-term lease, obviously. But if you want somebody and you just like, okay, girl, I just met you, I don't really know you like that. I'm looking now because I thought about it, like I ain't see that spider in a minute, sorry. Oh, girl, I'm tripping. Anyway, so and it's raining outside, y'all. So anyway, I keep getting distracted. I keep saying anyway. So however, right? However, I am glowing because it looked like it's giving. Ooh, it's popping. It was just the two rainbows outside. I said, okay, Lord, you out here doing your thing. Even though it's raining, it rained like it rained, stopped raining, rained again. It's not. There's a whole bunch of hoopla, but it's okay. He said, I'm grown. I'm gonna do what I want to do. So I am back. So basically, me getting this place, because I feel like I'm all over the place trying to explain it. And y'all probably like, Lord Jesus, somebody help her. Please. So when I first applied, I was initially at somebody else's residence, right? And I was giving them some little money. And it wasn't really some little money, but it was some money. Basically, I was giving them some money, some change out, some check money out, my money, right? And I was like, dang, with this money they asked me for, I could definitely save it and then just move when I saved up enough. Because even if, you get accepted into having the amount that you need for rent, you obviously still have to have rent for the next month, right? And depending on when you move in, it kind of dictates, okay. But most places, here, I guess most places everywhere is, rent is due on the first of the month, okay, is due. So I'm in almost like a frenzy kind of, because I've saved some money and I kind of used the money I saved for some other stuff and some other bills that I had. So I was like, oh, that's crazy. And then I got paid last time. I was like, oh, that's even crazier because it wasn't given. Mind you, I make like my hours been getting cut because of some circumstances, situations, and the job trying to play my face. And I really do not like when a job has the audacity to play in my face, but then has the audacity to just expect me to do like overtime work, but baby, you ain't giving nothing. So I see how it don't work like that. It's never worked like, not for me, not for Bob or Tim. I don't know, whoever is out there, that's y'all. I'm sorry, but I'm just saying it shouldn't have to work like that, right? Mind you, I've been in better situations when it comes to jobs and stuff like that, but they've always, even like some higher up jobs have kind of did that too. So the baby jobs, or the children jobs, they play a lot of games if you're not used to seeing the games. But if you're used to it, they kind of, that's another thing. Like I'm at like a teenager type of job, right? And I realized that I'm just like a regular team member, and why I don't want to be a manager, different story time. But anyway, because I keep getting off track, y'all. I'm so sorry. Excuse me. So after I applied, right? I think I applied in like the middle of August. I want to say I applied, something like that. So what I was doing is, like, when you look up places that you want to stay or whatever like that, you look up apartments and you look up based on like the square feet. So if I was paying a certain amount, I definitely knew I didn't want to have 496 square feet of room for how much they were asking, right? Because I done seen some places out there, and I'm like, they asking for $800 and some change for only 496 square feet. For somebody that's really just, I guess, don't even care how much the price is and they just trying to get in somewhere, go ahead. But for Taylor, for me, because that's my name, I don't know if y'all know that, but I said, baby, I'm not about to pay that $800 something just for 400. And so if not even doing some math, just because I've been in enough places to be like, baby, this small, that's a small place for $800 and some dollars. Mind you, a lot of places do not pay for anything, okay? Not the stuff that matters, I guess, innocent. It matters, but it don't really matter, right? Because you got some places that are like maybe like a subsidized place, which is like they'll pay for this and then you just got to pay the rest. I didn't want to necessarily get into those programs because I don't want to be stuck into that situation or program to where, because I've done some things that's like, oh, I got to work on some stuff. So if I would have got into one of those programs where it's like a subsidized this and you got to do girl, the way my spending habit has been like kind of crazy, I don't want to be in one of them situations. So I'm trying to like grow from where I'm at now to better, right? Or more and better. So I'm like, if I get one of them, and it's so hard to actually get into just in general because I was looking at like housing type of situations because I was like, at first I wanted to get a house, right? And I was gonna get a house because I heard about these certain programs they had, for first time home buyers type of situation. Wasn't gonna work out because of my time limit of where I was staying at prior to where I'm at now. I had a time limit, and baby, when I tell you, I was like, "Ooh, that's crazy. I definitely can't do that." And I don't know if I'm gonna get a decision made right away because that's what I need. Because like with apartments, you get more, like the decision to say yes or no is more. What is the word? English. The answer you gonna get that quicker versus like a housing situation, it could take longer. So I was like, okay, I want a house, but I was like, for some other purposes that I needed, I was like, you know what, it's fine, I'll just get an apartment and I'll just get a house later, right? Because that's the ultimate goal, is to get a house later. So I was like, okay, we can't do that. So sorry, realtor, I'm so sorry, but baby, I need answers right away. I got the questions, but I need the answers as soon as possible. But I know it doesn't take as fast as I was trying to go. So like I said, I applied in August. I had put my 2 jobs down there, the one I'm currently at and the one I left right before I left, to get the new one. And also put down, like, they ask you for like residence where you were staying at, if you was ever paying anything, and it matters. And I don't know, and I was thinking about it because I know a few people that don't necessarily have to pay any like living expenses when they stay with their parents. And it feel like it's almost against y'all if you stay with your parent and you don't have to pay anything regardless of your age, right? Sorry, the sun is just, girl, she didn't came out of clouds, honey, and all y'all see is hard. Like, I'm so sorry, but and it's facing that way because anyway, let me hurry up and do this video because this video getting long, honey. No, but it's like, it's crazy because I was just really just thinking about it. Like, what if I was in a situation where I didn't have to pay anything to where I was staying at, because if I was staying with my parents or whatever, not, and I wasn't able, I'm not giving them money for actual bills, or you don't even know where it's going, right? So it's like, y'all almost at a disadvantage if you're not technically paying anything. And like records show, like, get your receipts done, baby. Because if you staying somewhere, and even if you can pay, it kind of helps, even when it comes to like getting credit a lot of times. But it's like crazy, like it's kind of sad, really, how it works, right? After I did all that, they gave me the decision. Like, hey, I did put down a particular date that I want to move in, and they was like, well, okay, we don't have that available. Will this work? And I said, yeah, this gonna work. So that is today. It was gonna be the 1st of September, and I was like, ooh, that's probably not gonna work. I think I asked for like the 7th or something, and it was like, hey, I'm sorry, we don't have that date available. We have the 12th available. And I was like, okay, cool, that's great. So where I was staying at, I had to ask. So I was like, hey, can I stay here till the 12th? Because the place won't be ready. And they was like, yeah, you can. I said, oh, okay, cool, thank you. Then after that, I was like, okay, so right now, I don't have like any like furniture, right? Like, it is what it is. It's fine. So I think that's one part that makes it easier for me, because I don't have to move like a whole bunch of stuff, right? Mind you, I have like a storage unit I use, and baby, when I tell you, I just went to it today to try to do like some upkeep and some cleaning on it. I just realized I got too much stuff. Okay, too much stuff. And I don't even I'm just thinking about, why even keep this? I could have threw this away. I don't even need this. But I'll be thinking like, it's some stuff I threw away, and I just be like, dang, I really needed that item. Like, it'd be like a hoodie or something. I'm like, I tried to keep too many hoodies, and they my hoodies, so they ain't, I ain't got none of that. So I got like this one. I'm pretty sure y'all saw it, but it's like a spider hoodie. It's all white. I got it from like Forever 21. I got my Nails by Taylor hoodie. So I do nail. I'm a nail tech. So I got like a hoodie to represent my like brand or whatever. I got one of those. Then I got a Knife Nose hoodie. Shout out to the people that know. And then I got this band hoodie as well. Shout out to the people that know. And I was like, well, that's telling you a sweatshirt. So excuse me, that wasn't even a hoodie. And I got this like little jacket I got now. But I was just thinking like, I got so much clothes that I don't even wear anymore. Like, I need to let them go. Let it go. Let it go, sis. So because this video is so long, and I know y'all probably like, dang girl, you got this video all extra long and you all over the place. I am gonna have to do a part two of, you know, moving process. So yes, I have officially moved into my own place, and I'm so excited because now I can have the friends over for real, not for fake no more. You know what I'm saying? And I could like, I'm sorry, I'm looking for that spider, y'all. And like, I can like have, it's different having your own like actual real space. Like I'm talking about kitchen, bathroom, bedroom, front door, closet space, you know, pantry if you got one, bathtub, sink, you know, all the everything. You know, when you finally get to the place of like, I done definitely grew up, you know, grew it up if you want to say it like that, or grew up, baby. I'm there, okay. I'm so excited. Like y'all can probably tell, but because I know I got, it's a journey for me because I'm on a journey type of thing, and you know, it's my chapter 2. Uno, dos, tres. We on 2. So I'm just like really excited. I'm trying to like take it all in, but I know I gotta like, especially for this next, you know, September, I feel like about the end almost. So I'm like, ooh, girl, I gotta have that money for the rent. And for some other stuff like consumers, a lot of places make you pay consumers as well. That's another thing. And I just recently got internet, so you know, internet, you like gotta pay for that too. So it depends on how much you get. So yes, but I'm gonna let y'all know the details later after I get back to the place, because it's getting later. So I'll make a video later. So don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And I'll see y'all on the flip side, which is that subscribe side. Yes, I'll see y'all then. And shout out to my friend who recently is doing a thing. There's you know, all my friends, especially because I have one friend that just released some music. I'm gonna have to let y'all know about that later in another vlog. But shout out to them. And then shout out to my other friend who do music as well, and he like in a whole different country. Shout out to him and being in somebody's video. You know who you is. Real famous person, very famous. And being on vocals, okay? Come on, vocals, we love to see it. Okay. Anyway, subscribe, y'all, for sure. And if you comment, like, let me know like how the process was for you when you got your first place. And again, I am from like the Michigan. That's not the Michigan. I am from Michigan. So like I said, the process for me was a little different, I know, but let me know like how the process was for you, if it was different and if it was the same or similar. Okay, let me know down below in the little, in the little comments. I'll see you later. Bye. Annyeong.